It is Vloctober 21st. This is the 7th time I'm trying this because either I messed up too badly or I made them like 15 minutes long. So I'm wearing green because you wore it in the last one and I felt like I should too. So we're going to talk about last weekend, starting with Saturday morning. I got up when you called me talking about the muscular dystrophy walk. We both didn't end up going, but it was just so cold. That's why we did. But that meant I could sleep in, so I slept in until 10:30, which was really nice for me. And then I kind of just still farted around the house, which was, I needed that because I haven't been able to do that in a while. Anyway, so I got ready and I had like 10 minutes to spare, and then you called me and said you were going to be late, so that was more like a half an hour, and so my dad and I went and tried to take some senior pictures, but it was so blustery, windly, sounds like a Pooh Bear thing, that the wind just blew my hair, and I don't know if any of them turned out, because I actually haven't looked at them yet, because you arrived, and I kind of just had to grab all my crap and go. So we got to the movie theater, and they were already there, and that was kind of awkward, and it was kind of awkward just standing there talking. I shouldn't have brought that popcorn bucket. That was awkward, because Matt was, like, trying to eat it while it was down by our feet, which is just, like, that sounds weird. So, yeah, I really, really enjoyed Footloose. That was a really great movie, and I enjoyed just, like, I liked being able to sit next to him and just talk instead of being, like, face on, like, at dinner. So, Cinco de Mayo, that was awkward. I don't know. I had a burrito, and it wasn't good, but when I reheated it, it was. And I don't know, I just don't like the whole setting of just sitting right across from somebody waiting for your food. It's not like it's McDonald's where it just comes in. No, it takes a long time. And I don't think I ever want to go on a double date ever again unless we really know the people, because it was just awkward. I always felt like I needed to include him in this, Kyle, in the conversations, and I don't like that. I just want to be able to talk to people instead of being on the, like, the flighty stuff. Flighty? I don't know. I wanted to talk about, like, actual, real, meaty stuff. So, yeah, Cinco de Mayo, that was awkward. But then we went to see if the bowling alley was open, and it wasn't because there was a league on a Saturday night. So, yeah, then we just went to Rotary Park, and it was dark, and it was kind of scary, and we had to pass some scared dudes. Oh, first we went to, Lincoln. See Lincoln. So, yeah, I still haven't gotten those pictures to you. Oops. But, yep, so Lincoln and then Rotary Park with the Caterpillar, and that was really fun. I really like playing on playgrounds, and, it was nice just, that was really fun. Doing something is really fun. I got stuck in that swing, that scared the crap out of me, but I felt like I had poise when I got out of it. Yeah, then I feel really bad about us kind of, I guess we kind of did ditch them, but it's like they didn't notice when we were walking down the sidewalk, and then we just decided to stop and look at the stars. Yeah, they kept on walking, and they had said, oh, maybe they ditched us, and I felt like so bad, because I'm like, oh my gosh, what if they actually think that we ditched them? So, yeah, we lost them, and that scared the crap out of me, like you remember. So we walked in a circle, and then we walked back to the park, and those scared dudes scared me, but they started swearing and be like, where are those? Never mind. Yep, and then you called Kyle, and we found them, but that still scared me. So hopefully I never have to be downtown Rockford ever again in the dark, because bridges also scare me. That's why we ran the first time. Yeah, so, yeah, then we walked back to our car, and once we got back to the car, it was kind of awkward, and some of the awkward, like, pauses. But, yeah, just ending the night, that was kind of odd. It's so hard. It's like if we were bowling, then it would have a definitive end. But we kind of just, we got back to our car, so, yeah, goodbye, awkward hug. Yeah, but it was still fun. And I kind of like Matt, but the thing is, he is a sophomore, so he's not dealing with the same stuff that we are, like you had with your dilemma. And, he's also shorter than me. That bothers me. Oh, I didn't talk about Sunday. So, Sunday, I had to work, and I was just a mess, because my hair was just going crazy, and I was wearing my dad's, big shirt, because I couldn't find my other one. I don't think it was clean. And I was packing in the back, and we were really busy, but, Mr. Doug, Matt, and a couple of his siblings or family or whatever, they came in and to eat, and I had to deliver appetizers and stuff to this table, and I'm not good with that. I'm just shaky regardless of who it is, and I kind of said hi and stuff, but I just didn't have time. I was packing in the back. Once I got time, I went out to the table to clean it off, and they were just leaving, and I was just like, crap, seriously, I just got time. Yeah. But so as I was cleaning, Matt came back and was like, Sophie told me, I think it was Sophie or Wendy, I don't know which, told me to go say goodbye. So he was just like, bye, and I gave him like an awkward high five and like an awkward hug, and I'm just so awkward. And then we got to talking, and he might be starting work in like 2 weeks, but Sue had no idea about it, but once she had said, I don't know, it was odd. And it was nice to talk to him, and we talked for a while, and the craziest part was that he remembered that I don't like when people leave their fortunes or like leave their fortune cookies unopened. That makes me really sad. So he's like, I know you like these, and he gave me this one, and it makes me really happy, and it's just like, oh my gosh, how did he actually get one that says that? So I don't know if you can read this. I'm not going to say it out loud because it's kind of cheesy, but yeah, so that made me really happy. I've actually been carrying that in my backpack. I'm weird. So yeah, I don't know, I like Matt, but I think I might also like somebody else, which you kind of understand what I'm saying. So I went to Donna's barn dance today, and it was fun. I got to meet a couple of people that I haven't like seen, but I've never actually got to like know. And Kate and Mackenzie were there, and they're pretty cool, and I think I'm gonna invite them to ours. And yeah, Kate is just crazy. Seriously, she's like, they were both dressed up as Lady Gaga in different parts. It was cool, like different parts of her life. Yeah, so it was fun. I am so tired because seriously, I was just like bouncing around the entire time. And Seth was like, man, I've never seen you like this. Why does that always happen at dances? At least it's not as bad as prom because they just make really bad jokes. But yeah, so it was really fun. And so I met a guy named Brandon, and he's 6'1". That's just a big plus. And he's a junior, so he's not a sophomore, so that makes a little more sense. He looked really nice, and I taught him kind of how to swing dance. I accidentally hit him in the head once. That was bad. That's because I was trying to do a barrel roll, and he didn't know what was happening. So yeah, that didn't work. But yeah, and then so we danced, and then later, like when we were just all dancing in a big group, and then after that, he asked me if I could show him how to dance again, and it's just like, see, I've done that to somebody else before. So maybe he likes me, and that makes me really happy. I don't know, because he seems really cool. And my favorite part was earlier, like there were drinks and stuff, and I was waiting kind of in line after him to get a drink, and he's just like, oh, here, have mine. So we traded drinks. Like, he just gave me his drink because he was getting it. It's just, that seemed gentlemanly, so it made me happy, if you can't tell. So yeah, tonight was really fun. I was freezing. I'm finally warm again. And, yep, that's about it. I'm not wearing pants. Yes, I am. Bye.